You just heard Donald Trump call Prime Minister Modi a real fighter, tried once again to grab credit for the India-Pakistan ceasefire and somehow managed to sound both boastful and needy in the same breath. Only Trump can do that. But what's striking isn't Trump's predictable self-promotion. It's actually India's stoic pursuance of self-interest. And I'm not exaggerating, I'll tell you why. Because over the past few weeks, India has chosen not to respond to every erratic burst of praise, hyphenation with Pakistan, or patronizing jab from Trump. Instead, India, if you notice, has replied only when there's a clear moment of genuine outreach, like a birthday wish, making it clear that our foreign policy is not a function of American moods, sound bites, or electoral calculations. Which is why Prime Minister Modi skipping this week's ASEAN summit in Malaysia is being grossly misread by some as him avoiding Trump or ducking Trump amidst the tense trade negotiations. The truth is almost entirely the opposite, and I'll tell you why. By not making a personal encounter with Trump a priority, India and Prime Minister Modi are sending a quiet, but in my view, unmistakable message that our diplomacy will proceed on our terms, not on the emotional roller coaster of another leader. Remember, Trump's visits to Japan and the ASEAN took the place of what could have been a Quad summit with India. You know the Quad, the alliance between India, Australia, Japan and the United States. So Modi's decision not to attend personally the ASEAN summit can just as easily be seen as India flexing back, reminding Trump and Washington that if the Quad isn't their top priority right now, neither is a photo op with the Indian Prime Minister. Everyone saw how Trump treated Shehbaz Sharif like his personal butler in Egypt earlier this month. Add to all this India's Hindustan Aeronautics Limited signing a major deal with Russia just this week to manufacture Sukhoi SJ-100 passenger jets in India for India's booming civil aviation market, and the message to America gets even louder. India is scaling up its business partnerships with Russia, not scaling them down. It is diversifying, de-risking, and demonstrating autonomy in the face of total hostility from the United States, saying cut off as many ties as possible with Russia because you are funding the Ukraine war. All this a month before President Putin, remember, arrives here in Delhi for his summit with Prime Minister Modi. But the real takeaway from Trump's latest loopy remark that you just heard is that India-US trade talks are very much alive. That's the big takeaway. That's the big breaking news. With Indian refiners slowing down Russian oil imports while awaiting tariff clarity, because that's what the reports are suggesting, and there are some conflicts with that, Trump's words show that India is bargaining hard and making the deal maker in chief wait for the right deal.